everyone! In today's video I'm gonna show you my latest Sezane order. These are pieces from the early summer collection. Usually by now Sezane goes full on summer with a huge summer collection, but this week out of nowhere they announced that they are doing archives, and if you don't know, the archives are Sezane's version of sales. They basically discount previous year's collections. And historically, the archives happen late July/August, but this year they're happening end of May, which is new. And for the US market, for the first time, all of the archive sales will be final. I don't know if that's the case for all the other countries. If you're based in another country outside of the US, please comment in the comment section below if the sales for you will be final. Let me know if that is something that's gonna affect your shopping. Personally, this year I'm not taking part in the archives because I had a really good early summer shopping season. I got a lot of things that I really like and that I'm excited to wear during these summer months. The summer for me is rather short, so it doesn't make sense to stock on too many things. I will be waiting for the Sezane collaboration collection that they announced for June. I really like how it looks from the teaser images. For that reason, I'm not taking part in the archives, but I want to hear if you are planning to shop them. Now, let's dive in. I want to show you what I got from the early summer collection. And really quickly, before we dive into the Sezane portion of the video, I have a few pieces here that were gifted to me by Petite Studio in New York. You've seen the brand on my channel before. Even though I'm 5'6", and technically some people would say I'm not petite, I have a long torso and short legs. Oftentimes, getting clothes that are developed for petites work really well on me. That means I don't have to do any alterations, which is the case with Petite Studio. So far, anything I've gotten from them, I haven't had to alter, which is great. I love clothes that when they arrive, I can just put them on and enjoy. Starting with my favorite piece, this dress in 100% cotton. The pattern is just perfect. The florals, the color combo, slightly unusual. It's low contrast, kind of dreamy. I really like this dress. I'm excited for it, and I can't wait for slightly warmer weather so I can wear it maybe with a chunky sweater, because San Francisco weather means that even when we have a lot of sunshine in the late afternoon, it gets kind of chilly. I think the romantic pattern of this dress will look really good with a chunky cardigan. Then we have this jumpsuit, a neutral color, very easy to work with. One of the reasons why I love jumpsuits is really the same reason why I love dresses. It is a one-stop outfit, perfect for vacation when you're trying to reduce the mental load of decision making. You need to pack more dresses and jumpsuits for your vacations. This type of piece, minimalist design, you can dress it up if you want it to be more elegant, maybe a fancier sandal, a fancier bag, and you can go to dinner in it, or you can put a wide brim hat and a basket bag for a day of just casual strolling, maybe sitting by the beach and enjoying your time off of work. In my previous Petite Studio try-on, I tried another one of their vests. And I wanted to get this one because it's a little bit shorter and a little bit thinner. It is still 100% cotton. And my conclusion between the two that I own now is that they do vests really well. I like the fit. I really like the texture of this cotton. It just has like a little bit of like a texture to it, which I love. And it lays really nice. It's just really cute, really fresh, really crisp for your summer days, enjoying vacation. When the weather starts warming up, I like to move away from pieces that fit really tight to the body to pieces that are drapey and comfortable, something more breezy that allows the air to move through the outfit, which is the case with these wide leg trousers. They drape beautifully, they're really light, they're very soft. You have pockets, which is very important. You have elastic waist, and this color is super versatile. There's so many other colors you can mix it and match it with. You can keep things neutral with like a white top, or you can do a pop of color. There's just no limit to how many color combinations you can do with something like this. For this shirt, I just really like the colors. Pink is good for any season on my box, but especially for the warmer days. A button down, it always elevates a look. If you wear it buttoned, it will be slightly more elegant. For the beach, you can just unbutton it, wear it like a cover up. I really like the little pocket element here because it is kind of unusual, and with button downs there is a limited amount of things you can do to reimagine the silhouette. So little details like this make the piece more special. This right here is the Shenali blouse by Sezane. I just knew that this top was gonna sell. It is so gorgeous. Look at the embroidery and the lace. Love it. And one thing, I know that oftentimes when people see these type of tops, they think, oh, it's a little bit too Victorian, too cottagecore. But this top, I have to give it to them. They didn't cross the line in my opinion, because when you see these type of designs, often you see like a puffed sleeve. Here we don't have a puffed sleeve, it's more of a relaxed shape. And then for the waist, they give you the option to cinch it in if you want to, give you more definition. And it does give you that more dreamy, playful cottagecore look, because then the bottom ruffles a little bit, like ruffles out. But if you don't cinch too much, it keeps more of like a straight, like it falls more straight on your body, which again, it's a little bit more on the contemporary side of things, not so much into the Victorian cottagecore side of things. I got both size 36 and 34 for this top. I just really wanted to get it right. I knew that I wanted one that I really love the fit of, and they both fit me. But I'll be keeping the 36 because I just like having that extra room. I want to feel the airflow. I don't want anything to be too tight. Also, I do really appreciate that even though you have like this slit here underneath the cinching area, which looks a little, you know, when you see it, you're like, oh, is this just gonna open and constantly reveal my belly button? But I really appreciate that once you cinch this a little bit, the two pieces kind of stick together, and it is not just kind of open and showing your mid area. I really like that because I personally don't like my belly button out. So they've done really good job with the design. I love everything that I'm seeing, and honestly, if they bring that in some really nice dreamy pink color or like light yellow, I wouldn't mind getting it in another color as well. This right here is the Shena top size 34. It looks very similar to the Chanelle blouse. For some reason, I thought that getting only size 34 is a done deal. Looking at the top, it looks rather wide, right? I didn't think that I would need a 36. I was thinking, oh, because it's a tank top and not a blouse, I would like this area across my chest to be more snug. I don't want it to be too roomy on the sides. I feel like if I'm sizing up, it works way better on things that have sleeves. And I was completely wrong, because this size 34, the straps are not adjustable and they are very short, which then causes this area right here, the chest, to hike up a lot and then gets really tight. And I don't even have big chest, so I'm only gonna speculate that this will be really small on most people, so I expect to see a lot of returns. Most people probably saw the cut and just like me assumed it's very wide, but because of the proportion of the strap and how they're not adjustable, it's just the width is kind of deceiving. And it is a bummer because it's a beautiful top, very similar to the Chanelle blouse. I'm going to return it because it's very tight. I don't know if I'm gonna try to get one size bigger. I feel like I'm pretty happy with the Chanelle top, and because the visuals are really similar, I think I'm only gonna stick to the Chanelle top. Otherwise, it is a beautiful tank top, and if you prefer this silhouette, just make sure to size up 1 or 2 sizes depending on your chest size. This is the Nuri top. It is a gorgeous little top. It fits really well. I have no complaints about the straps. I have no complaints about the width of the top. It fits well. However, if you've watched my previous video, I already tried the dress that looks exactly the same on top. It's basically like the Nuri top, and then it's a long maxi dress, and I really like how the maxi dress looks. I feel like the top is cute, but because it's so cropped, I will only be able to pair it with really high-waisted pants and skirts for my own comfort. I don't really like to show a midriff. I don't want to show my belly button. Is just a personal preference, and for that reason I feel like this top will be a little bit too in a box, even though the colors are really versatile and theoretically you can match such a delicate Detsy floral to so many different bottoms. Because it is a crop top, I feel like I'm just gonna be keeping my maxi dress that has the same beautiful straps and the same beautiful details, but I know I will get a lot more wear out of the dress that I will do from the top. This right here is the Duda skirt, which they teased 4 or 5 weeks ago, and ever since I saw it, I wanted to try it. I had to check all of the drops to make sure that it's not like a one-off drop. I really wanted this skirt because look how beautiful the details are, and the color is simply gorgeous. However, I am really torn now that I got it, because I was hoping that the skirt will be sitting more high-waisted. In reality, size 34, which is the smallest, fits me, but it fits me kind of like on a lower point where I feel like it's just a little bit too short. And one of the reasons why I'm actually noticing this is this past weekend I went to The Great, which is a brand that I really like, and they had a skirt in a very similar color, in a very similar shape, with a beautiful eyelid detail here on the bottom, and that skirt was very high-waisted. It fitted me just the way I wish the Dada skirt fitted me, and now I am torn because I do like the simplicity of the detailing here. The Great skirt is a little bit more in your face because of the detail being like way bolder. But if I keep the Duda, I will want to probably take a little bit from the side just so I'm able to wear it higher up where I imagine it to be. And yeah, I'm wondering if I should do it or not, because I know that there's a lot more things coming, and doing that alteration, I don't know how to sew, so doing it, it'll probably cost quite a bit. I don't know, I am torn because I really love this color. It's such a beautiful shade of blue, and I see it being styled for spring and summer, but also for early fall. I feel like this color will be so nice with all the browns that I own. What do you guys think? I got the matching top for the skirt. It is the Nuri top. I really like how this design looks in this color, because it still allows all the details to shine. Again, because this is a crop top, it is the same as the previous Nuri that I showed you. Because it is a crop top, I need the skirt to be more high-waisted so it fits the way it fits on the model, but on me the skirt fits lower, and to have that same look on the model I have to alter the skirt. And just wearing it as is, I just don't like how the skirt slides down, and then it's just like you have the ruffle of the top, and then occasionally you see a little bit of a midriff, and then you have the skirt. I just feel like the shape kind of like breaks in a weird way. As for wearing this without the skirt, I mean, I could, but again, because of the length, it is kind of limiting. I can wear this with your cropped jeans and a handful of other high-waisted pairs of pants and skirts that I have, but I just wish this was a little bit longer, or the Duda skirt came higher waisted. That way I could have just kept both and wore them right away without having to think of any alterations. The color is so gorgeous. I got another set in this color some time ago. I haven't shared it on here, but it is from a brand based in Houston, Texas called Mirth, and they have this dreamy color in their current collection, and they have like an oversized button-down shirt and a culotte pant. Maybe I should try this with the culotte pants because their culotte pants are very high-waisted. That might be a good alternative to the skirt, but I do really like the skirt. What do you guys think? And because I mentioned Mirth, I wanted to show you a dress that I got. I got this dress around the time my dad passed away, which is why I never got around to really sharing it or wearing it, because, you know, I was in Europe for a while, and then I came back, and it's just I've been trying to catch up ever since. But this dress by Mirth, first of all, the colors, absolutely stunning. The design, so much love for the design. I love the gathering here. I love the little detail here on the bottom. One of the things I love absolutely the most are the way they're handling the straps. They are adjustable in length, and they're adjustable in this very interesting way where you have like fabric buttons that match the pattern for the strap. I've never seen this done before. It must cost them a lot more to produce a piece of clothing this way, but it shows. It looks so special, and the dress is lined in a very lightweight matching color pink lining. It is really one of the dreamiest dresses that I'm super into, and I can't wait to wear out. I wanted to show it to you before it sells out. If you are planning a holiday and you want something really easy breezy and playful, definitely check it out. All right, everyone, this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of Sezane's early summer drop? Do you like these pieces? Some of them sold out rather quickly. Are you trying to get a restock, or what are you excited about that it's on the horizon with Sezane? If you enjoyed watching today's video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Consider subscribing. I'd love to see you around more. And if you're on social media, join me on Instagram and Facebook. Links to my pages are in the description box below. Have a wonderful week and see you next time.